So you need to try and figure out from the thing you're carrying which way we need to go to get this thing.
Yeah, I'm just keeping my hand on it the whole time. I'm gonna say, do you have any idea which way it might be?
He says approximately 30 feet below you.
Yeah, tomb.
I kind of figured.
And it's not going to
No, the tube's on this level. The second floor is underneath, like the basement too.
Oh, there's a basement under
Yeah,
the
it's
tomb.
like, yeah. Technically, you're B1, and then B2 is...
Oh, okay.
So the
Yeah,
tomb,
we did
the
go
tomb
down.
is actually
We did go
your
down.
level, so...
So, under the tomb, which is much better than the tomb.
Wait,
Does that
so
mean
like,
we're skipping the chief?
well, I'm gonna at this point.
Well, hang on. You can if you want to. He rolled a 3 to see if you were there.
He was taking a nap.
He's got a bed in there. A really comfortable looking one. He's actually got
Actually,
Three
we should
beds,
probably be
4 beds
taking
in
a
there.
small rest if anybody has to take healing.
the 5 minute break while you're talking to him.
Yeah, because I
I'll count this
used
5 minute
one.
break, which means you can fully use that thing again.
What?
Anybody who uses an encounter gets them back.
Oh.
And you can spend healing surges if you want.
You're not.
Yeah,
we're
it's
not
an
taking a
encounter.
nap.
You get your encounters back. As long as it's not a daily, you get it back. And you can use a healing surge if you need it.
Okay,
I don't think
Ooh,
she's
I'm
been
back
made
to
yet.
whole.
I'm gonna say to the goblin. I'm gonna say, is there anything else that's
I'm
useful
back
that
to
we
full.
should know?
Awesome.
Well, I kind of want to tell you this because I don't want you to leave me, but I don't know my way around the second half of the second basement.
Have you ever been down
That's
there?
fine.
No, I'm not allowed down there.
You're not allowed down. Damn it, you're not
Okay.
allowed down there.
I'll say to him, are you at all?
You can take it with you. He's just not allowed to go down there.
Are you at all a capable fighter? I'm expecting a no, but
He looks at his tuxedo, pulls out a teacup. No.
Would you be willing to be a distraction? I'm not asking you to fight. You can run, but in case we needed it, could you distract them for us to fight?
well,
I'm just saying. I'm saying.
at this point, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna say he's been tortured enough.
I'm not asking him to fight anything. I'm just saying if we could,
Is there?
I think he's asking him if he's willing to go in a room and go, "Hi guys."
Yeah, basically to distract him, then we run in after him. He can run out the fucking keep after.
Are there guards guarding the entrance? If you're not allowed down there, how would they know if you went down there?
Yeah.
Oh,
To be honest, the room where the rabbit was with the beds and whatnot, that's as far as he's ever gone. He's never gone deeper than that. So that door that the rabbit heard closed, he's never been past that. He says I know there's some kind of trap, but I don't know what it is.
Damn.
I'm gonna ghost sound relay all this information down to these three and ask if they have any questions. At that point, Vark is gonna come over and he's going to say to the goblin, he's gonna say, "Is your chief the one who desecrated this earth?"
No.
Do you know how that happened?
I've heard there's a portal underneath. That's what the human said.
Okay. Moreau is gonna say that he thinks the chief should die because anybody who will torture anybody deserves to die. Vark is
Split
gonna...
the party again.
Well, that's actually part of Moreau's backstory. He
Yeah.
was tortured and enslaved, so he's very adamantly against
Oh,
it.
I wasn't trying to
Get him
enslave
all
him.
the
I
way
was
out.
just trying.
No, not you,
No.
the chief.
If you took it as that, I'm.
No,
just
what I was
saying.
gonna say is I wanted to let him just
Well,
run
no,
away
if-
and start
if-
a new life.
But
So Moreau's gonna say he
I was
wants
just
to
seeing
kill
if
the
he could
chief.
help us at all.
Moreau's gonna say he wants to kill the chief. Vark is gonna say he doesn't care to kill the chief. He doesn't see a necessary reason to, and would rather just kind of go down and investigate this portal.
I'd like to point out Moreau is the one who's holding the thing that's going to lead you to the other piece of time.
Well, Moreau
So-
he will skip the chief. He's not.
We can always hit the chief when we're going back out too.
If he gets sucked into this portal.
Yeah. Well,
At this
you don't
point,
think about that right
Might I offer an
now.
alternative?
I'm just gonna try to find the backpack.
At this point, the goblin is standing as close to the rabbit as he can,
Moreau is just
offering him the teacup.
basically the point Moreau is making. The point Moreau is making is that anybody who would have a torture room
Deserves to die.
deserves to
Technically,
die.
Yeah.
That's what Moreau is saying. He's saying,
If-
I'll skip him if the majority wants to, but I want to kill him.
If Jimbo was to touch the thing he's carrying,
Yeah.
then it will speak to him.
Yes.
Okay. So Jimbo is suggesting if you all want to go take out this leader, he can go on ahead to the tomb or under the tomb or wherever we're supposed to
Well,
go.
Don't. If we're going. No, okay.
And Moreau's going to say...
And I can
no.
leave the bear with you, so when you come to find me, she can go right to me.
And Moreau's going to repeat, no. I am not leaving this. I'm
See,
not getting rid
no-
of the sheath.
Nobody ever splits the party during discussions, but in the heat of battle, everybody's like, "Go your own way."
Okay, let me rephrase. One, the chief will die much quicker if our main striker... Well, if you are here... Because you seem to be a
He's
very
the only
capable
striker.
fighter. Well, I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of a way to not use the word. If you are here, you're probably the most capable fighter. Most of us are more adept in other forms of battle. So it'll be a much easier battle with you by our side. And
But we are here on a mission, not for vengeance. We can get in and out without the chief ever knowing we were here.
We could, but then this chief would be free to continue torturing others.
Well, like I said, we could always mop it up after we get done. We beat the big boss, we're coming back, we can come back for this little guy.
The goblin says, "If you're gonna fight the chief, I would prefer to stay in this room."
You want me to shut you back in, friend? Just to be safe, I'll come back and let you out.
I believe you.
I'm just like gonna like fly into the little cell and sit in a teacup. I'm
She's
just-
the dormouse now.
He looks at you like he's going, like he's confused, and then he offers it to the rabbit again.
You can keep it.
She's sitting there going, "Oh, it's not full of whiskey."
Last time it was full of booze.
All right.
But that's my final stance on the subject. Somebody who would torture someone like this deserves to die. We don't know what's waiting in that tomb, but if we do die in that tomb, I would want to die knowing I took out a person like this.
I don't want to die.
From an out-of-game standpoint, if you go fight the chief, then you're more likely to die in the game. She'll be all hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my thinking.
But
Like,
that's out of game, so.
but if
my-
the majority of you are that adamantly determined not to do something about this
What if-
clearly evil person, if you're really that willing to turn a blind eye to it, then we can skip it.
but then again, if we also take him out, there's really nobody left up here. And we
When did we become bounty hunters? There's no bounty on the
Technically, my
bounty.
character has always been.
I'm not saying technically the mage is a bounty hunter. That's his job.
Well, he's more than welcome to go collect.
But it's not about a bounty. There's no bounty on this. My character was also tortured, and he was a slave, so that he has a personal stake in it.
I'm gonna get out of
It
the teacup.
seems like
And I'm
a
gonna-
lot of
Alright,
vengeance.
So basically what he's
Top
saying
hat
is,
dude, is there
basically
any other entrances in and out of this place other than the one we came in?
no.
What if we get what we came for and then collapse the entrance and he can't get out?
Okay.
That is definitely a good plan.
I'm gonna walk around on the top
Poor
hat's
Baldur.
shoulders and like introduce my little figurine.
He's not going to last very long on 8 meals a day if you collapse the entrance.
I'm making friends with this top hat. I'm
I'll
just
say,
like
okay,
chit chatting his
that's
ear
acceptable.
off.
That's
Showing your
acceptable
figure.
compromise.
What's going to be?
At this point,
tiny. It's so tiny.
Moreau is going to give the goblin in the top hat 5 gold. He's going to say, is there anything else at all, even the tiniest, most minor detail that you would need to tell us about?
His eyes get really big. So that's more gold than I've ever gotten legitimately.
I'm gonna look him up. Hey, I'm talking. I'm introducing figurines.
I am having a conversation, sir.
I'm gonna say that.
Jimbo grabs you by your wings. Hush.
He says, I know that the human is downstairs, and that he's some sort of magey type.
Is it just one human, or is there...
There are other forces down there, but they're not goblins. None of us are allowed to go down there.
Well, one went down there. He ran down there. I'm just stating a fact.
I feel sorry for him.
So if there's a trap inside that door, maybe
He
he
might have
sprung
He
it.
might have sprung the trap. Yeah.
Awesome.
I didn't actually think about that because I forgot he went down the hallway. Thank you for remembering. It says there are some other tunnels up here that you can go down that are collapsed, but there's not a whole lot in them. They're like, rats and stuff living down there.
Are there any other traps we should know about before we reach the tomb?
Not in the area that I'm allowed to go.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna say take that 5 gold, go far, far away from here.
Go into town with that 5 gold and buy some stuff.
No, go very far away from here and start a new life that doesn't involve torture. And start a legitimate life, or as legitimate as goblins get.
As
It's
legitimate
as goblins get, so you're gonna be fighting him again.
I'm gonna pat him on the top hat, send him on his way.
Okay, so he says thank you, puts the gold in his teacup, puts it in his coat, and says, "Goodbye, Rabbit, I'm off to find Alice."
No,
We're gonna have a tea party.
Wait, does he do like a shit ass grin and then disappear?
No! He's the Mad Hatter. Alright, so
I like this. We almost have the full tea party.
He's gonna
here.
run
We
off.
have the large hair.
I tried to do it as much as I could.
We have the Mad Hatter, and we have the Dormouse.
Okay, so the goblin, he leaves.
I'm gonna say we should investigate that storage closet and see if there's any supplies we can use.
Okay.
Also, if he's still in there, we should bar that door somehow, so he can't get out of there.
No.
You could just pick up the cell door.
Okay.
Locks the cell door
Who's in
front
a
of the
cage
double
now,
doors.
bitch?
just jam it into the wall. What? I didn't think about the cell door. But
Well, yeah, because you can just you can angle it on the handles so they can't get out.
Okay, then that's what I do.
Alright.
Since we're going to
Okay,
bury
so
them,
the,
I don't want him to get out into the world before.
that's true.
Not that I think he would if he's called the Fat. I have a feeling shit is brought to him. He doesn't go out for anything.
Alright, so, the goblin's gone. You go in the storage closet. It is a bunch of food. There, are some, what look like leather helmets.
Ooh.
They're goblin size.
Oh. No.
Well, their heads are about the same size as yours, so. A leather helmet. Never mind the fact that I'm wearing plate mail. Leather helmet on top.
On top
Well, both of my characters are wearing leather.
Is there another top hat?
I have no idea what I'm wearing.
I hate you. You guys find 100 gold in there too.
Yeah. Each or altogether?
Altogether.
Aw.
So split 5 ways, 20 gold piece.
20 gold?
If you're actually splitting it 5 ways.
Well, if we all found it.
The pixie's like, it's all mine. She picks up 1 piece of gold. It's all mine.
It's
You
not
have to
my
shrink
God.
your money. She has to shrink her money.
You just see me like pushing.
I'm just imagining a pixie, and she's like running on air, and there's this giant purse of money dragging on the ground behind her.
No, you like just see me picking out my 20 pieces and shoving them over into the corner. Mine? One for
Then
you.
she's setting on him.
I'm
My
just
precious.
There's like a pile of 100 gold, and she stands on top of it and picks up one. It's all mine!
And then the weight gives out, and she's just
She's
legs and
smiling.
arms.
You know the stats on those helmets?
They don't, there's not enough armor to actually provide any protection.
It's just a stylish hat.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a stylish hat then.
Oh.
No, I was serious about that. I'm just gonna push my 20
I
gold
think
pieces
a
over.
total suit of leather armor gives you plus 2 AC, so the helmet would give you like plus 0.02.
You see me like pushing it with my back.
I can't believe we never thought about how she had carried her gold before.
I know.
She just gives it to the rabbit. Hold on to this for me.
Sure.
She probably has like a fucking colony in his ear.
I backpacked my pillow.
She wakes up in the morning. Okay, I gotta shrink my. Where's my gold?
I love that. And then she's hoarding gold, but she can't spend it anywhere because it's all so small that it doesn't matter
I
anymore.
think she could manually make it larger.
I just like the idea that you can't.
Can you picture me
Wait a
buying
minute.
something?
I would
What?
like I'd like to buy this from you, but I need to take a 6-hour nap first.
Just lay that.
Holding my money back.
Why have we never played a pixie before? This is fun.
This is the best.
From now on, we are all pixies.
Could you imagine them going into like
Entire
a shop
crew
and
of
buying
pixies.
something with
It would
those little
take us
pieces?
forever to get anywhere. No,
You
all
wouldn't be able
pixies,
to chase anything.
all pixies and one door for them all to ride.
No, all pixies, and you've got a dog to ride on.
Oh, dog,
Instead of a
that's
horse.
better.
You got a little chihuahua to ride on. Alright.
I named him Peppy. He's my steed.
I'm going to pay someone with those tiny gold pieces. Why?
It's like, this is not worth a gold. It's gold, but it's not worth
Give
a
it
gold.
6 hours.
I see him.
Give it
Fun.
6 hours.
Tries to bite it because he's an idiot.
Oh, a Tic Tac. You just swallowed
We're making him laugh too much.
Oh, Christ.
Yum. Alright.
Well, shit. That's more stuff I have to
You just have to
shrink.
shrink everything every day.
I'm just gonna patiently, y'all just waiting for me to push my gold to the side.
Every morning she needs an hour-long ritual to put everything back where it goes. I'm imagining she shrinks the gold and puts it in a pixie-sized pouch, so that when she goes to sleep, it rips the pouch out.
She has to buy another pixie-sized pouch. Actually, if she had a bag of holding that was just big enough to hold a coin, she could just
Oh, that's
continuously put coins.
No, we should buy you a bag of holding with the gold that you have to shrink. Alright, so
But it has to
it'd be
just
a backpack for her.
It would
A
have to be
purse
big
of
enough.
holding. So we're skipping ballroom, and we're going to the room the goblin's not allowed to go in.
And I have jammed that as well as I can
I had a Germanium.
with my strength
How are you doing?
and my cunning.
What about Connor? Listen to them. I just hear with my cunning.
I said I jammed that the cell door as well as I could using my strength.
It would be a
And my-
very long morning. I have 40 gold pieces.
I told you it's like an hour-long ritual just to put your stuff away.
I'm just kind of assuming at this point that you just have, when you go to bed at night, you just kind of put all your shit in a pile.
Because you know it.
Now you have to have a regular sized sack that you put everything in because you can shrink the sack.
Yeah.
And then
So
when
you
everything grows, it's already in the sack that's normal size now. You just have to shrink the sack again.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Not as funny, but it's easier.
It's easier, but I.
And because you're my traveling companion, you have to help me every morning.
One more reason he doesn't like traveling with the pixie.
More reason to have efficiency.
Alright.
You were friends with my dead lover. You know how efficient she is.
Okay, so we go down the hallway.
Yes.
I'm going to. There you go.
Is that our backstory that I was friends with her? Why was she friends with me?
She wasn't always a bear.
That's not what I mean.
I think she means she's crazy and people should not be friends with her. But that's why she was friends with you.
But there's
You
been like a
abused
handful
her.
of times that he's picked me up. Calm yourself.
I said you were her friend, not my friend.
Why are you vibrating over there? Alright, so before I draw this, because there are two ways you can go, and I can't physically draw both of them. There's not enough space. So when you go through the doors, you see a little staircase. It's like 6 or 7 steps. Staircase.
Noticing.
Okay. I didn't know if you heard me when you walked out.
I heard go through doors and that's it. So staircase.
Okay, so you get there,
I hate stairs.
and at the bottom of the stairs, it's dark. There's no torches or nothing.
Send your
You-
lights.
You do see to your right a faint, a very faint glowing on the floor in the distance.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then to the left, or you can go to the right where the glowing thing is, you can go straight, or you can go to the left.
I'm gonna fling the light off the end of my sword down into the tunnel.
Okay.
I'll send my globes.
You're gonna go which to the tunnel to where the glowy thing was?
Yes.
Okay. So it goes and it basically hits a back wall, and you can see that it's about 45, 50 feet long, that hallway.
Can I see what's going
But
on?
you could see that at the end it turns, and as the light was going, you could see that there was another offshoot.
Could I see what was going on the ground?
Is there
You
any?
would have to get closer to see what it is.
Did we find a dead goblin, or was there any
No, you
indication on which way he would have went?
Uh,
I mean, I'll roll to see if I see anything.
if you light a light right near you, you can look for footprints or something.
Yeah.
Somebody lights up the torch again.
Is
Is the rabbit still holding his torch? He
No.
fought the entire time with a torch
I
out.
put that out a while ago.
Hold on, wait.
And I just want to see, because he may not know the way to go, but he. That one seemed like a low level.
Yeah.
He might know a little bit more than that guy did. Since he was a fighter and this guy was, I don't know, the entertainer. He seems like he was the clown.
Do my
Okay,
globes see
this-
anything?
I'm gonna touch you on the shoulder,
Mhm.
and you're gonna light up.
That works. I thought you had to do it on an inanimate object.
Nope. The target. It can be anything.
But it's me. I get to be the light.
One object or unoccupied something or other. It won't. I think it's unoccupied square.
Probably.
So you can light up a whole square. So it's
Oh.
one object.
But he's technically kind of an object. That's why I picked him.
I'll allow it. He's got a light on the front of his face now.
No, it's in the middle of my chest.
Oh, just like in the figure. He's got a light right in the center of his face.
You are Iron Man.
He's got a flashlight in the center of his chest, and he's
Awesome.
a robot. Yep, you are Iron Man.
I am awesome.
Okay,
I'll allow it
So-
'cause it's awesome.
yeah, I'll allow it 'cause it's awesome.
Okay, so I'm looking to see if I see any footprints or
Alright, so-
anything.
You look around, and the floor's kind of dusty, and it looks like the goblin went off to the right.
So if we think he knows where he's going, we should follow him. But if he doesn't, this doesn't.
According to the other goblin, he wouldn't know where he's going.
But he was a, like I said, he seemed more like the entertainment. Like, he wasn't a fighter. This guy's a fighter. Maybe he knows something.
Well, this guy, he might not necessarily have been walking towards pot 2.
Yeah, he might not have.
He
been
might have
either.
just been going for backup or something, too, you know?
But then again, we're also kind
I'm reaching into my backpack and touching the sheath.
Okay.
Which way?
The sheet says down the pathway with the glowing thing.
Glowing.
It's in that direction.
I'll say sheath says that way. Pot 1 says pot 2 is that way.
He's basing his decisions on pot. I just want this to be aware. This.
I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up and my hand's been turned into a bong.
Rabbits like grass, so I'll go that way.
Okay, so
This seems like a decision I like.
you guys are going right.
Right.
Alright, I'm actually just gonna not draw until you raise anything, I guess.
That's
Alright.
intelligent.
Because then I don't have to erase anything. I want to be like Chris Perkins and just have like a million maps I could just overlay them. But that's expensive.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
We'll give him something to do during the week though.